What is going on, lads, and welcome back to the most annoying things on FIFA, where today we are going to be talking about the new transfer market. Very quickly before we get into it, if you want to get yourself any coins, there's a link down in the description. So yeah, lads, coin sponsors are fucked, and this obviously I am pissed off at the new changes simply because it loses me money, and I do this for a living and I make videos for you guys and entertain you, and that is a massive part of my income. But that is not going to be what this video is about, because I accept that coin sponsors are gone. Coin selling is against the terms of service, and if EA want to remove it, that is totally up to them. It is their game. They can do what they want. If you watch Spencer's video, he makes basically all of them points. That is EA's game, and they deserve to make the money out of it. That is basically fair enough. It's their game. They can do what they want. That is unfortunate for me, but that is not what this video is going to be about. We're going to talk instead about how this is going to affect just me as a gamer, as someone who just plays FIFA, and how outright just infuriating it is, how hard it is going to be to play this game without literally giving EA thousands of dollars and ending up with an empty wallet. What I want you guys to do as well is let me know what you think about these changes. Like, most of the stuff, EA aren't going to change it. They're literally just in it for the money. But if this does get a lot of attention and stuff, then it is possible that they could implement some small changes and make things that are better for us. So if you hate this and agree with basically what I'm going to be talking about in this video, drop a like on this video. We're going to do it as a bit of a poll. So I've never asked for dislikes before, but if you think that this is really, really good for the game and it's going to make the game so much better, drop a dislike. And basically you don't agree with me, drop a dislike on this video and we'll do it as a poll. If you do agree with me and you think this is going to ruin the game, make sure you drop a like and we'll see how they balance out and whether people actually think this is good or not. I have a feeling that most of you guys are probably going to agree with me, but let me know. Drop a dislike if you don't, drop a like if you do. So let's start off by talking about kind of the main thing that resides around the whole thing. The reason that EA have done this is because they can't stop coin sellers. That is literally the only reason that they have made the market like this. If you look at the web app, it is still down. And if you look at the EA post about why, they've basically just said that the web app isn't coming back. Transfer market is not coming back on the web app. The reason for that is because EA aren't competent enough to fix their own game. They cannot stop people from having an auto buyer. If the web app was coming back, even though it's hard to trade, there is price bands. For example, my Inform Carvajal, I think, is worth between 190 and 360k. I've just made them numbers up. It's something like that. Auto buyers would literally set their auto buyer to buy every single Carvajal that goes for 190k as soon as he comes up on the market, list them up for 360, and price fixing is the easiest thing in the world. EA have literally set the boundary for price fixing themselves, so they can't bring the web app back because they aren't competent enough to just actually fix the game. That is the same thing with where all the coins come from. They are glitched into the game. EA are incapable of fixing the glitches and making the game work properly, so instead they've just had to remove the transfer market as it works, because that's the only way they can get us to buy FIFA points, because they are massively overpriced. So that is basically my first point, is that the only reason this has happened is because EA can't actually fix the game and make it work properly how they want to and how we all want the game. So instead, they've had to totally change it so that they can still make money from it. Like I said, fair enough, it's their game, it's there for them to make money, it's their intellectual property and all stuff like that. If they want to charge prices for FIFA points and make it so that you can only get good players from buying FIFA points, that's up to them, but it does really, really piss me off, and it's basically ruined the fun of Ultimate Team, because are players going to be more accessible? They are 100% not. In my opinion, FIFA 15 is totally ruined. It's fucked. Ronaldo is set at 6 mil. It is impossible to get 6 mil. Imagine if you just had your birthday and you have just got the new Xbox off your mum and you are so excited to go on and play the new FIFA. You've been playing FIFA 14 on your 360 because your mum wanted you to wait to get FIFA 15. There was no point buying it on the 360 and then buying it on the Xbox One. So you've waited, your birthday's just come around, you've just got hold of the new FIFA and you are so excited to play it. You go on and you put your £10 pocket money on FIFA points. You get 10 packs from that, and every single one has got a non-rare discard value player in, and you are stuck with about 30,000 coins. And even when you are spending that pocket money on packs, like for example Fabian Delph, unless you get him in your first 4 packs, you have lost money because you can only sell him for 25k, which is just absolutely bizarre. What are you going to do? You literally can't do anything. You can't trade. It's impossible to trade up past like 100k. There's some players that are set between 1 and 5, but let's be honest, they're not going to be listed on bin, and people are just going to sell them for what they're actually worth. It's literally impossible to trade unless you are a sniper picking up the ridiculously expensive players that have got a slightly bigger boundary, but trading's fucked, but we can all agree it's literally going to be almost impossible to trade on this game. So the only way that you can possibly get any coins is by playing matches, which you get about 450 coins per game from, and by buying FIFA points, which are absolutely extortionate. FIFA points, opening packs of them, I did the calculation yesterday, it costs you 20 times the amount of money. Valued at 1 million coins being £10, it is 20 times worse value. So you can open with 1 million coins 20 times the amount of packs that £10 will get you in FIFA points, basically. And the odds of you getting them 1 million coins back is astronomically low. Never mind the odds of getting 1 million coins from them 10 packs that £10 will get you. It's just crazy. And if people think that in FIFA 16, when it all starts off afresh, that Ronaldo is going to be 20 times less value than he is now, it's just, how is that possible? Ronaldo is not going to be 300,000 coins on FIFA 16. He is not going to be the same amount of real world money in FIFA points than he is in coins now. And I appreciate that you can literally only get Ronaldo on FIFA 15 if you buy coins. But you can still only get Ronaldo on FIFA 16 if you buy coins, because you can't trade, you can't physically play. He's probably going to be, realistically, 2 or 3 million coins. You can't physically play 4,000 games of FIFA or something like that to get yourself 2 million coins. That's just not possible for 99.9% of people who play FIFA. And the only other way to do it is literally, imagine how many packs you've got. If it costs you, you buy 1 million coins and you get 20 times the amount of packs, and you very rarely get 1 million coins back, that is going to cost you £10. So they get 2 million, you've probably got to open 4 million worth of packs. That is going to cost you £40, but it's 20 times more expensive. That is going to cost you £800 to be able to buy a Ronaldo on FIFA 16, rather than costing you now, I think it's about £60 for 6 million coins or something. So Ronaldo is totally inaccessible to every single gamer unless they plow money into the game. It's now just become that it costs you 20 times more money than it would beforehand. So for me, as a consumer, personally, someone who plays FIFA and doesn't have time to sit here constantly playing matches and trading, which you can't do anyway now, to try and get myself some coins, it's literally pointless. It's just going to cost me an absolute shitload of money, and in my opinion, it is so bad for consumers. So for me, the only way to kind of remedy the game is to remove the minimum bid, or the minimum buy it now, or the minimum price basically that they've put. I appreciate that to stop coin sellers, an absolutely fucking brilliant way to do it is to put a maximum price on a player. That is very good. It's stopping coin sellers. Coin sellers can be gone, like I said, no problem with that. That's basically just the way the game is. It's EA's game, they can do what they want, and I knew it was going to come to an end at some point. But putting a minimum price on it, I don't know why they've done it, I'm not too sure, but it is literally the stupidest possible thing they could have done ever. Like I said, it is impossible to trade, but not only that, it is impossible to sell your fucking players. There is normally, at peak times of FIFA, 1 million cards on the market on Xbox. There is currently about 500,000, and they are still rock bottom at the lowest buy it now price that you can possibly list the card for. There is 14 pages of Coutinho's when I listed this. That is over 150 Coutinho's at 126k. The Inform one, buy it now. That is the lowest you can possibly put it at, and he is not getting bought, and the market is only at half capacity. Imagine when another 1 million cards have been listed, and some of them are going to be Coutinho's. There's realistically, if 140 out of 500,000 are Inform Coutinho's, there's going to be another 140 of them listed for 126k. None of them are going to get bought ever. It is so stupid, and that doesn't even factor in the people trying to sell them for the upper price, which you just literally don't have a chance at all. It is so stupid. I don't know why they've put it in. Imagine during Team of the Season, when the market is flooded even more, there is going to be, for example, Yaya Toure. I think he's worth about 400,000 coins, and I'm pretty sure he's only selling if you put him at the lowest buy it now that there is possibly there. Imagine during Team of the Year, he is that price because he is that rare. They should have set it at a reasonable price where he stays about in the middle. That's not what they've done, and hopefully they're going to adjust it. But during Team of the Season, there is maybe 500 Yaya Toures totally on the market. During Team of the Season, there is going to be about 3,000 of them, and all of them are just going to be slammed at the bottom of the lowest buy it now, and none of them are ever going to sell. In my opinion, they need to just get rid of the minimum price and just let people 150 list or 200k list, or do what they want with their Yaya Toures. Make it so that you can't list them for more than he's actually worth, but don't make it so that you have to sell for a minimum price, or because they're literally not selling. The market is only at half capacity and they are still not selling. But apart from that, lads, they are kind of my main points. As a consumer, personally, I genuinely hope that coin selling comes back, not as someone who is getting paid to promote it and stuff like that, just as someone who genuinely just wants to play FIFA and doesn't want to have to spend thousands and thousands of pounds and give it to EA, the people who can't even make a game properly. They can't make decent servers. They can't even Photoshop the background out of a manager's fucking picture. How do people expect them to be able to run this properly? And people are talking about putting in fluctuating price bands and stuff. They literally can't Photoshop a picture and you want them to work out like a fucking stock market. I have got no idea how anyone possibly thinks that is going to work. Like I said, I really do hope that there's a way to get around this. Like, just like I was saying, I don't have time, and most of you guys don't have time. You go to school, you go to college, you go to work, to sit there and play thousands and thousands and thousands of games, and you don't have the money to give EA thousands and thousands of pounds to be able to get these good players. And now even the people who play the game the right way, like they like to say, trading and stuff like that, can't get to that point anyway because trading is fucked. The only way to get it is with FIFA points, and I really do wish that it was possible to just go and buy yourself 5 million for 50 quid and just build yourself a sick team and have fun on FIFA and play the game and just do it like we have always done it and how it's always been fun, rather than basically just being screwed. And the only way to get any decent players is by paying thousands of pounds on FIFA points. But like I said, it is EA's game. They can do with it as they please. The only way this is going to change is if we make it stop buying FIFA points. Don't buy FIFA points. Like I said, if you've enjoyed it and you've agreed with what EA do, make sure you drop a dislike on this video. If you think it is the most ridiculous thing that is ever going to happen and it's going to totally ruin Ultimate Team, drop a like on this video and we will use that as a poll. But for now, that is where we're going to leave it, lads. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Not as ranty as my other most annoying things in FIFA videos, because I actually wanted to take this one serious. I am kind of pissed off, as you can tell. Pissed off both because I've lost a load of money, and pissed off both because the game is just fucked and this is the game that I love to play as just an average FIFA gamer. But that is where we're going to leave this video. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Like I said, make sure you vote. I usually say make sure you drop a like, but drop a like if you think this is going to ruin FIFA. Drop a dislike if you think this is absolutely great and FIFA is saved. Make sure you subscribe if you're new around here. Thanks for watching, lads, and I will see you next time.